Hey, welcome to another edition of Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1. And believe it or not, it's wintertime outside. And so when it's wintertime, you think of comfort food, stuff like soup, chili, gumbo. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to make some grilled chicken, andouille sausage, and roasted potato gumbo. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to do before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and get our chicken on the grill, and we're going to go ahead and start grilling it. And so basically what I've got is two pretty good sized chicken breasts here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to season it up with some Cajun seasoning. Put a liberal amount on there, and then I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to put it right onto the grill. All right, so there is our chicken on the grill. Now, I'm going to go ahead and change gloves out. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get our andouille sausage and we're going to put it on the grill. Now, the sausage that I bought from the store, it's pretty much in a pack, and if you look at it, it says it's fully cooked, but we don't want to put it into our gumbo just like this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut it up or put it on the grill and let it grill some as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cut open. And we're going to put that on the grill as well. We've got a full grill here. So we've got a cast iron pan, and what we make our gumbo in is going to be a Dutch oven. So we've got that on the grill, and they're kind of getting hot, so we can start, when we start putting stuff in them, they start cooking right away. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start to get our vegetables and different things like that ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a kind of the holy trinity of Louisiana style food is onions, peppers, and celery. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our onions cut up, and I'm going to use a full onion, and then we're also going to use a whole pepper and then about a cup of celery. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the bad part of the onion here, if I can get to it. Took off a little more than I wanted, but that's all right. So we'll go ahead and get that sliced up. And we're going to slice it. We don't have to keep it really thin. We're going to keep it, we can keep it pretty thick. And that's what I've got my cast iron pan in there. It's heating up, and we can put these onions in there, and we can start to saute those before we actually put them into our Dutch oven. So there's half of an onion, and we'll shoot for the other half here. Like I said, we're going to keep these somewhat thick. Like so. And then when we put these in to saute them, we're going to put them in with a little bit of butter. I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of just regular butter. We're going to put that in the saute, or in our cast iron pan, to start cooking up our onions and our peppers and our celery and all that kind of stuff. So we've got that going, and we'll go ahead and we'll get our onion dumped in there. Okay, next thing up is we'll get our celery cut here. I'm just going to cut the ends off of this. I'm going to try to keep this somewhat small. And we're looking for about a cup of celery, so not a ton. I've got about 3 stalks here, and we're going to get those cut up. I got these, before I brought these over, I washed them up pretty good. I need to be like those guys on TV that just cut things up really, really fast. My luck, I'd get a finger though. So that looks about like a cup or so of celery right there. So we'll go ahead and add that to our cast iron pan. And then last but not least, we've got our red pepper. And we're going to cut it up pretty, like I said, pretty thick here as well. Get the bad parts out here. We're just going to use the whole thing. You could use a green pepper if you wanted to. Matter of fact, you could use one of each, and that way it'd be kind of colorful for you. So I'm just going to cut them up in strips, and then I'm going to cube them up from there. There we go. So there is our red pepper. Grab a spoon and give that a stir. I'm going to throw a little bit of salt and pepper in there as well. All right, I tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to put some butter on there and get our flour going and our thickening agent, and then we'll check on our chicken and our vegetables, so don't go away.
Hey Nex-Tech customers, would you like a chance to win free service on your Nex-Tech bill? Well, here's your chance. On the first and third Sunday of every month, tune in to Nex-Tech Local 1 at 6 p.m. and play along with Nex-Tech Sunday Funday Bingo. If you miss an episode, don't worry about it. It'll replay every night at 6 p.m. Use your cards included with your Nex-Tech bill or print your own at nextech.com/bingo. Nex-Tech Sunday Funday Bingo is brought to you by these awesome sponsors.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire Professional Real Stainless Steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, a quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hayes demonstrate new Frigidaire Professional appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th in Hayes. Everything a girl wants.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
Jerry? When insurance agents work for only one company,
Michael!
their options are simply limited.
Everybody!
But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and today we are making grilled chicken, andouille sausage, and roasted potato gumbo. So just a little bit of recap of what we've done so far. We've got our onion, celery, and red pepper. We've got those sauteing in a cast iron pan with about 2 tablespoons of butter. We've also got our chicken and our andouille sausage on the grill, and we're grilling those up as well. So real quick, what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get our potatoes ready. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use red potatoes. What would be handy is if you could find the little tiny ones and use those, but the ones that I didn't like the looks of them that much. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cube these up a little bit, and we're gonna put them on this tinfoil pan here. And I'm just looking to kind of cube them up a little bit. Before we started the show, I kind of took some of the bad spots out of these potatoes. So it doesn't take long for them to kind of get that brown look going. So we're going to try to keep these pretty whole, keep the skin on there. We did clean them up pretty good. Just finished getting these cubed up real good. And then we will get these ready. These probably won't go on. This cooks for about an hour to 2 hours. We probably won't put these potatoes on we'll kind of let everything cook and everything, and then we'll put the potatoes on and let them go until they're nice and soft. And that's going to be kind of our telltale sign when everything's done, is when our potatoes are done. But while we're waiting for that, our chicken and everything to grill up, we decided we'd get our potatoes going real quick. Just like so. So we'll get our potatoes on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle them with just a little bit of olive oil. And then some salt and pepper. Just like so. We'll just kind of give these a toss a little bit. And then we will set these aside, and they will be ready to go on the grill when we're ready for those. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to start with we're going to get our Dutch oven out, and we're going to start with our thickening agent. What we're going to do there I have had this on the grill so it'll get nice and warm and hot. That way when we get our butter and everything in there, it'll start to melt right away. Okay, we're going to use about 4 tablespoons to 5 tablespoons of butter. And you can see that as soon as I put that in there, it's starting to melt. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to shoot for about 3/4 of a cup of flour. And we're just going to kind of mix this in with our butter. This is why we wanted our pan nice and hot, so it would melt that butter and everything for us. Like I said, we've got about 3/4 of a cup of flour here. And we're just going to mix that in with that butter. Okay, one other thing we're going to do with this is we're going to put in about 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to kind of let that roast with that as well. All right. So we're going to put this back on the grill. We're going to let this flour get with this butter get nice and brown and melted up really good. And then when we come back, we'll start mixing everything together, so don't go away.
Technology changes every day. Whether you want to keep up with the latest technology or master the gadgets you've already got, Nex-Tech University is here for you. Our experts will help you navigate the technology world, from business cloud computing to the iCloud, computer security, software, smartphones, and even must-have geek gifts. Nex-Tech's experts will share useful tips, tricks, and more to help with today's technology and keep you up to date on the hottest trends. Tune in to Nex-Tech University or Nex-Tech Local 1, YouTube, and Nex-Tech On Demand.
Some mobile phone providers think they can just take. They'll all take an arm and a leg for a new phone. Got it. And look out if you go over your data limit.
I didn't see that coming.
Unlimited data plans as low as $20 per line. Come into any of our stores for a free, upfront, and honest consultation about your data and wireless needs. Nex-Tech Wireless, the carrier you trust.
Your home's exterior is the best defense against harsh weather conditions. With insulated vinyl siding, energy-efficient windows, spray foam insulation, and metal roofing from AquaShield Roofing and Construction, you can protect your home from howling winds and ice-cold temperatures. Don't let Mother Nature interfere with the comfort of your home. Call or visit us online today for a free estimate. AquaShield Roofing and Construction. Our team is dedicated to your complete satisfaction. Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and we're making grilled chicken andouille sausage roasted potato gumbo. So just a little bit of recap. What we've done is we've got our peppers, onions, and celery on there sauteing. We've got our Dutch oven with our butter and flour, and I bet it's nice and thick right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take it off. Take a look at what we got. You can see a little bit how that flour starts to turn brown, and that means you're kind of cooking the taste of that flour off of there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add about 48 ounces of chicken stock. We're going to kind of stir it in there. We're going to mix it up so that way we don't get a lot of lumps and stuff in there. So basically a gumbo is kind of like a soup, but it's a lot thicker. It's got usually kind of some hearty meat in it like chicken or sausage, or you could even use shellfish. Different things like that. And then, like I said before, it's got that holy trinity of vegetables that with the celery and the onion and the peppers. So there we go. We've got pretty much all of our chicken stock in here, and it's all incorporated. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take off our vegetables, if I can get to them. And we're going to go ahead and incorporate those in here as well. Alrighty. So there we've got our vegetables and everything in there. I'm going to go ahead and move this up and out of the way a little bit. That way I can get to my cutting board and we can get our chicken. And I did cut it up a little bit just so it would cook a little quicker. And our sausage. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up really good, and we're going to put it in with our chicken stock and everything as well. So just so you know, we've kind of had this on grilling, and we're just going to slice this up. If it's not totally cooked, you know, if you probed it and it's not like at 160 degrees, 170 degrees, I don't think you need to worry about it too much, because we're going to cook this in that pot for about another 2 hours or hour and a half or so. So it'll give it plenty of chance to get cooked and everything in there. It's really about... Ideally, if we would have taken this chicken off, it would be nice to kind of let it rest. So when you cut into it, you don't lose all the juices. But we're going to go ahead and get it cut up here. All right, here's our chicken. Our sausage is plenty warm. We're going to cut this up. You know, it doesn't have to be cut up into tiny pieces. We'll keep it somewhat good, decent size. If we put much more in there, we won't have enough room in our Dutch oven. Okay, so there's our sausage, our chicken. Give it a little bit of a stir here. Now then, we want to put a little bit of Cajun seasoning in there. We'll put about 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of some Cajun seasoning in there. Then we're also going to put a little bit of crushed red peppers in there. That'll keep us warm on a cold day. Stir that up. Then we're going to go ahead and put this back on the grill. We're going to let it cook for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Then we're going to put our potatoes right in there next to it. And we're going to go until those potatoes are nice and soft and ready to go. And that'll be kind of our telltale sign for this. So we'll put this back on the grill. We'll let it cook. Don't go away, and we'll give this a shot when we get back.
Come on down to Bees Bargains at Smith Center, Kansas. We got the deals.
We have a wide variety of inventory like soap, toiletries, toys, mini fridges, even kitchen tables.
Everything is new at Bees Bargains, but it's all half the price. Yes, half price. That isn't just a good deal, that's a great deal.
And with new items daily, our inventory is constantly changing. That means new great deals are coming in by the truckload weekly.
Bees Bargains at Smith Center. If you can't find a deal here, you can't find one anywhere.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Storage Solutions is invested in complete customer satisfaction. You can choose a drive-up unit or a climate-controlled unit. Plus, you can choose from storage units of all sizes to fit your inventory. And that's not all. They'll sign for your packages and deliver and unload them into your unit. Storage Solutions has been named in the top 100 U-Haul dealers 6 times. Rent a pickup, cargo van, or moving truck to keep your goods on the go. Remember, making moving and storing easy is Storage Solutions in Hayes and Victoria.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling here on Nex-Tech Local 1, and today we've been making grilled chicken, andouille sausage, roasted potato gumbo. So just a little bit of recap. We grilled our chicken, our sausage, we started our stock, we pretty much made our thickener with flour and butter, put it in our Dutch oven and let it sit in there and simmer until it kind of started to turn a light brown, and then we started to add our stock, our trio of onions, peppers, and celery, and then mixed it all together. We've pretty much been letting it go for, I bet it's been going for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, at kind of a nice simmer, and we've also got our roasted potatoes sitting on the grill as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll get our Dutch oven off of the grill, and we'll take a look and see how everything looks. You know, these Dutch ovens are really neat when it comes to cooking. You know, it doesn't matter if you're on a gas grill or charcoal, but you know, you can really do some fun stuff with them. So, like I said, we've got our stock going. I don't know if you guys can see that. Everything's thickened up really good. It kind of tells you how much it's really kind of cooked down. When we first started this, it was pretty much clear up to the very, very top, and we've let it, you know, cook away till it kind of gets clear down. It's you know, only about half full now, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good stir. So lots of meat, really thick. I wouldn't say it's really a soup. It's, you know, like I said, gumbo. Really pretty thick, hearty. Perfect for a cold day. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and take our grilled potatoes off of here. Our roasted potatoes. Like I said, we put a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper on those. What we're going to do is, I need almost a spatula, but I'll just use my we'll take some of our potatoes and we'll put them in the bottom of our bowl. Just like so. We're going to give them a little salt and pepper. And then we're going to dish out some of our gumbo on there. There we go. That is our grilled chicken, andouille sausage, roasted potatoes, gumbo. We'll give it grab a spoon here, and we'll give it a shot. Pretty hot. Probably burned my mouth. Really good. You have to try this at home. Make sure you check out our other recipes on YouTube, and make sure you see some of the other stuff that we're doing with Nex-Tech and all of our local shows on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those social media sites. And make sure you join us again next month for another edition of Backyard Grilling.